Welcome back. In this tutorial, we'll take a Sassoon-inspired box bob and transform it into a short textured bob. As a bonus, we'll push the transformation even further, turning the bob into a pixie using texturizing techniques. We start the haircut in the front side zones, using my comb and scissor to guide my section. My cutting section follows the hairline. We now continue with square, horizontal graduation. To cut square graduation, start with clean horizontal sections. Elevate the hair to 45 degrees and keep your fingers parallel to the floor to maintain a strong square shape. Over-direct minimally to avoid rounding and cross-check vertically for balance. This technique builds weight evenly, creating a structured, precise result. I will link the original box bob haircut tutorial in the bio below and in the card above. To complete this zone, we dry the hair into natural fall. Standing on the opposite side of the head, we elevate and remove the corner from the top of this zone. This will soften the shape, creating a smoother transition between the top and the sides. This helps to reduce bulk, making the graduation less boxy, while still maintaining structure. It's a great way to refine the shape for a more modern, customized look. We maintain our body position on the opposite side to the cutting zone. We find the length from the top back zone as our guide, joining the back into the top front zone. I cut my section 90 degrees to the ceiling, cutting a square layer vertically. This technique will be removing weight whilst adding volume. I now continue to direct my section 90 degrees towards the wall to refine the shape, keeping it square and balanced. This technique removes excess bulk whilst maintaining a strong, structured result. I complete this zone by cutting vertically and removing any length that extends over my outline. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. This will help me to continue to share free hairdressing education. We repeat this process on the opposite side before moving to the fringe zone. Taking horizontal sections, we stand behind our section, cutting a round layer, following the head shape. Our second section, we change our cutting direction and we cut a square layer, directing 90 degrees forward. Changing our cutting direction will create weight and strength in our fringe. We now elevate 90 degrees up to continue to add texture and movement. This is an advanced technique, combining different layering techniques to create a strong but textured result. You will notice that I am point cutting most of this haircut to enhance softness, movement and texture. We continue this process until we complete the fringe zone. Point cutting in natural fall to refine and personalize the fringe. We now refine and personalize the shape by directing our section straight out from the head shape before cutting. Before point cutting, keeping in mind we want to maintain the strength of this bob haircut while softening the shape with precision. If you'd like to learn more advanced texturizing techniques, you must watch the Masterclass in cutting texture. I'll provide the link in the bio below and in the card above. You'll learn advanced hair cutting techniques in this masterclass, how to remove weight and texture and refine commercial salon haircuts with slicing techniques. This is my short textured bob haircut. I hope you learned some new techniques that you can use on the salon floor. Now stay tuned for a super quick bob to pixie transformation. The point of this bonus tutorial is to showcase how simple and effective it is to elevate your section, choose your length, twist your section 180 degrees and then cut. I simply use this technique combined with point cutting, working visually to transform this bob into a pixie haircut. This technique creates disconnection or twisted graduation. It removes weight in specific areas whilst adding movement and texture. It gives me control over the flow and direction, creating dimension and softness. An amazing technique to refine short haircuts. Let me know in the comments below if you've learned something new, and if you liked this tutorial, you should watch this one next.